Since Robert Mueller has disappointed the Democrats and Mueller time has turned into liberal tears time, Newsweek magazine decided to put Adam Schiff on the cover this week since he vows to continue searching for some kind of conspiracy. "No one escapes the law" is the cover's caption. Before becoming a literal joke, Newsweek magazine was considered to be a staple of the news industry since its creation back in 1933. One of which was the Madam Hillary edition they printed before the 2016 election, which thankfully leaked out. Perhaps there hadn't been such a big blunder in the media since 1948, when the Chicago Daily Tribune published the headline, "Dewey defeats Truman." Only the election results weren't in just yet, which resulted in this iconic photo of Harry Truman holding the newspaper after his victory. Newsweek is such a joke that not that long ago, the entire magazine sold for $1. Not an issue of the magazine, I mean the entire company of Newsweek. I'm not joking, you could have owned the entire company for less money than it would have cost you to buy an issue of one of their magazines from the grocery store. The company was so deeply in debt, but they were able to unload it to some sucker for the nominal value of $1 with the agreement that the buyer would then take on their massive debt. Things haven't gotten much better for Newsweek. Just last year, their chairman and financial director both resigned amid allegations that the company was using bots to artificially inflate traffic to the website in order to allegedly defraud advertisers. And it looks like they may have bought millions of fake Twitter followers as well, because most of their tweets barely get a dozen engagements, which is extremely suspicious considering they have supposedly 3.3 million people following them. Just look at this tweet from an hour ago about the Mueller report. It has 4 likes, 4 retweets, and 7 responses. The tweet just before that, 9 likes, 13 retweets, 11 responses. 11 people responded out of 3.3 million people following it? Yeah, right. There's barely a single tweet all day that has over a dozen likes or engagements. Let's compare this to the official Twitter account for Charmin Toilet Paper, which is a real account, which has 82,000 followers. So if people want to learn more about the latest toilet paper technology, just take a look at some of the engagement on their recent tweets. This one has 17 likes, more than most of them on Newsweek. Wow, this one has 22 likes, and this one has 26. Oh, this one has 70. I'm not joking, a Twitter account posting about the latest innovations in toilet paper has a higher engagement than Newsweek magazine. If you think about it, this does make perfect sense. I mean, which brand of toilet paper would you rather use? Charmin, which costs maybe 50 cents a roll, or Newsweek, which costs probably $4 or $5 an issue? The following are real stories from Toilet Paper Week. Elderly Americans are dying without getting to read Robert Mueller's report, and they're not happy about it. Trump complained about having to eat effing raw fish in Japan in 1990 and ate McDonald's instead. This was an article that they published at the same time President Trump was meeting with the Japanese Prime Minister, Shinzo Abe, complaining that 30 years prior, he said he didn't like sushi. Oh, here's one of the best. Hillary Clinton could still become president if Russia probe finds conspiracy evidence. Oh, let's not forget this brilliant investigation. Here's scientific proof that Trump's hands are too small to hold a bottle of water like a normal adult. This is literally an article we would expect on BuzzFeed, but not in a magazine that has the word news in its name. These are real articles, by the way, they're not parodies. How Trump and the stole Christmas to promote President Trump stole Christmas, they say. Trump is mentally ill, doctor and former Vermont Governor Howard Dean says. Oh, Howard Dean would know.
We're going to South Carolina and Oklahoma and Arizona and North Dakota and New Mexico. And we're going to California and Texas and New York. And we're going to South Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan. And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. Yeah!
That's what I would call crazy, Mr. Dean. It feels like Christmas morning with the release of the Mueller report today, and I can't wait to take a look. So check back tomorrow and we will monitor the liberal meltdown. And head on over to my online store, MarkDice.com, and get yourself one of my awesome Liberalism Find a Cure t-shirts to help spread the word and support the channel. Like all my shirts, it's available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to MarkDice.com or click the link in the description below and check them out.